We're on the phone today with singer and guitarist Michael Jahnz. He is the frontman for the Richrath Project 313. That is a tribute to guitarist Gary Richrath from REO Speedwagon. They've got a new album out. It's called LA Is Mine. Hey, Michael, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, Michael, can you tell the listeners a bit about the new project that you're working on here? How did that come together?
Well, it came together quite a few years on and off. I played with Gary through the late 80s, early 90s, Gary Richrath from REO Speedwagon, and we worked on the original Only the Strong Survive and released that in the 90s, toured extensively, and we had a lot of extra material that was never used on that first album, and then we started working on a second album. And through the time period, I kind of went on my way, away from doing stuff with him, and he went and did some other things. And after his passing in 2015, the record company asked me to put out another CD with some of the things that maybe the fans that haven't heard anything in a long time wanted to hear, some classic Gary Richrath guitar riffs and songwriting. And I put some stuff together from old demos and went back in the studio, recorded it, and here you got it. The new album is called Richrath Project 313, and the title is LA Is Mine.
Excellent. Yeah, I knew you guys had played together for a while, but I didn't realize it was dating back, almost 30 years.
Well, yeah, we actually started playing together like late 88, 89. We started doing just, demos and stuff like that, and he came in and sat in with my band. We were based out of Los Angeles. As a matter of fact, I just got back from Los Angeles about 12:30 in the morning, so this is quite early for me. But we got together back then, and then we had on and off times. We did it pretty extensively from, I would say, 89 through 94, 95. Took a break for a while, then came back and did it again. 97, 98, and then we started working on another album in 2000, and then that's kind of where things kind of. The record company was not willing to do anything at that time. Touring wasn't a thing, so I did my own thing. I just kind of self-toured.
Well, again, the new album, LA Is Mine, is out now, and it's great that you were able to kind of utilize some of those old recordings, as you mentioned. Can you discuss that process a bit? I know Gary has recordings on the new album that you were able to kind of splice in with some new stuff, right?
Well, yeah. What happened was I had all the original demos that we did, and they were done in my home studio and his home studio, and most of them were done here in the Midwest. And then, through the years, tape kind of gets old and stuff like that, so we digitally pulled the guitars and some of his vocals off those tapes, and used some technology of today, and so we got the guitars and everything synced in so we could play along with them. And actually, Gary was just like he was in the studio with us, so it was really cool. And it's all his guitar, authentic Richrath riffs and guitar solos, and we put it to our new band, and it just sounds absolutely phenomenal. LA Is Mine is one of the songs. There's another song on there called Help Me Save Me From Myself, and we have a video for that one. That was the first track that we released. And then there's These Nights. That's a song it's a real rocker song that he put together that I finished up for him. And then we did a couple of bonus tracks. We re-recorded Riding a Storm Out and Son of a Poor Man off the earlier REO Speedwagon stuff.
Excellent. Yeah, I wanted to ask you your relationship with Gary. I'm guessing you were a fan, like most people of REO Speedwagon when you were younger. And, he was coming off of being in that band, which was, they were filling stadiums and, they were everywhere at the time. So I imagine he was very excited, and there was a lot of momentum that he felt he had on his side, and I'm sure you were there under the learning tree, so to speak.
I was definitely under the learning tree. Like the first time he invited me up to do some background vocals on some of the songs that he was going to put on the new REO stuff. Obviously I was more of a kid that was just like in awe, and there's gold and platinum records all over the place. I was very intimidated. But it was a dream come true. It was like something I always wanted to do. And, he kind of took me under his wing and taught me all the things about, vocal techniques, miking techniques, all different things that he learned through all his years, and gave me a lot of really good knowledge and experience that he had. And I used it to this day. I mean, this album that the LA Is Mine album was all basically done, all real, except for, Gary's guitar is, like I said, we pulled it out digitally, but the band played all live, and everything was real live, and it's got that live feel. And we did everything back to the way they did it in the early 70s and went with that whole concept. When
you go back and, kind of think of the guitar players that were real influential on a lot of people, I think you got to put Gary's name in there because, as I mentioned, REO Speedwagon, they sold a lot of albums and just, it was on in the background everywhere for one thing. I just, maybe subconsciously even, that was kind of seeping into a lot of people growing up.
Well, yeah, like I said, being a singer, I love singing the songs. I love being able to perform and sing the songs. But, when I grew up, the guitar was the sound of REO Speedwagon. So, they had a few different singers through the years. And, what Gary saw in me was he saw a younger version of all the things that are going on. And he basically said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, he wanted me to be the guy that would portray his stuff and his guitar playing. And he just had a magical way of singing around or playing around a lead singer. He really did, but he also brought the singer out too. And that's the uniqueness of REO Speedwagon, is that I think everybody that picks up a recording of REO, they say, that sounds like Gary Richrath, because, the earlier stuff was Richrath. It was all his stuff and it was his sound. And I'm just trying to keep that legendary sound alive and give him the credit he's due. And he was an incredible guitarist, but he was also a really good guy, and he was a really super nice man. And I was very fortunate to be able to play with him and learn from him.
Excellent. Again, the new album is out. LA Is Mine from Richrath Project 313. And Michael, I see you've got a couple shows lined up here. Are you going to have some more maybe live dates scheduled as things kind of start to open up again?
Yeah, well, this week I'm having a few meetings on a couple of tours that we're going to try to do, but we have all kinds of information that'll be coming out on the website, which is richrathrocks.com, and our Facebook page, and we're going to be doing an East Coast tour, and then hopefully, it'll open up more and more. Like I said, I just got back from LA, and things out west are somewhat a little bit tighter, but there's still things happening. But as you come in the Midwest, everything is pretty much happening. We have spot things that happen where people close things down because of, another outbreak of COVID or whatever that is, today, but who knows what's going to be tomorrow. So we keep it real. We keep on trying to be safe and hope everybody is safe and keep, apply to all the things they need to do. So, next year will probably even be better, 2022. But we have several things lined up. If we're able to do them, we will be there.
Well, Michael, is there anything else maybe in the works? Outside of Richrath Project, maybe you're working on, or something we should be looking out for?
Well, we have my actual box set that they're selling with the Dark Star Records is our record label, and they put together a box set with. If you can check it online, it has one of the CDs I released after Gary, and then the new project with Gary, the Project 313, Richrath, LA Is Mine, and there's different sets you can get together with that. Just go online and you'll see it on our website again at richrathrocks.com. But I have a slew of material coming in, and as of right now, we're just getting this one out. It just came out on Friday. So we're going to give it to the end of the year, and then we'll probably hit the studio again and start working on another project. And, we have more to release, so we're going to do it, and we're going to keep on plugging away.
Awesome. Well, again, it's a great album, and it's a great tribute to Gary. And Michael, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Dustin, and hope to get up in your area soon. You're up in Minnesota?
Yep, we're in Minnesota here. We'll be looking for you, hopefully soon.
Yeah, we'll take again. Check out the website to your fans and stuff like that listen, and it's richrathrocks.com, and we still do a lot of the REO Speedwagon classic hits along with our new stuff. So it's a package that everybody should get out and see.
Definitely, will do. Thank you again, Michael. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Dustin.
And again, that was Michael Jahnz, the frontman for Richrath Project 313, and their new album, LA Is Mine, is available now.